We've all been told the same thing for years. Start your morning with 3 eggs and you'll get enough protein, 6 grams in each, about 18 grams total. Sounds fine, right? But what if I told you there's a food you can find in almost any grocery store that delivers a staggering 120 grams of protein in a single serving? That's 20 times more than one egg, and it actually costs less than a carton of eggs. There are at least 7 other foods you probably never thought of that completely outshine eggs when it comes to fighting sarcopenia, the age-related muscle loss that robs so many people of their independence after 60. The best part, these aren't exotic imports or pricey supplements. They're everyday foods hiding in plain sight. If you're tired of the same old advice about eggs and chicken breast, you're in the right place. Yes, eggs are good, but they've been hyped so much that we've ignored foods with far superior profiles. Many of them pack unique amino acid combinations that stimulate muscle growth more powerfully than eggs ever could. Some are easier to digest, more affordable, and can last for months without refrigeration. No cooking, no cholesterol worries, and they taste incredible once you know how to prepare them. Today, we're stepping into the forgotten world of super protein foods, options that give you 30, 50, even over 100 grams in one serving. Suddenly, those 18 grams from 3 eggs look like child's play. Let's kick things off with a real game changer. I'm talking about nutritional yeast. Don't let the name fool you. This golden, flaky powder isn't bitter brewer's yeast. It has a nutty, cheesy taste that people often call nature's cheese, and once you try it, you'll understand why it deserves a place in every senior's kitchen. Here's the shocking part. 100 grams of nutritional yeast delivers around 45 to 50 grams of complete protein. That's the same as eating about 8 large eggs, but in a form that's easier for your body to use. Because it's made through fermentation, much of the protein is already partially broken down, almost like it's pre-digested. For older adults who often struggle with digestion, that means the amino acids go straight to the muscles without much effort from the gut. The flavor is another bonus. Sprinkle it over popcorn, stir it into soups, mix it with mashed potatoes, or even use it to whip up a dairy-free cheese sauce. Some people get hooked and start adding it to everything: scrambled eggs, salads, even avocado toast. 2 heaping tablespoons give you about 8 grams of protein, and some go as far as a quarter cup a day, which adds up to 20 grams from this one source alone. But the protein story is just the beginning. Nutritional yeast has all 18 amino acids, including the 9 essentials that the body can't make. It's especially rich in lysine, important for collagen and calcium absorption, and tryptophan, which supports serotonin production to boost mood and improve sleep. On top of that, it contains beta-glucans, powerful fibers that reduce inflammation and strengthen the immune system, the same compounds that make medicinal mushrooms so valuable, but in an even more concentrated form. For seniors, that means not just building muscle, but also protecting it from being broken down by chronic inflammation. And then there's the vitamin profile, which is almost unbelievable. Most brands are fortified with vitamin B12, often providing over 1,000% of your daily needs in just 2 tablespoons. Along with B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, and folate, these B vitamins help turn the protein you eat into actual muscle. B12 is especially critical since so many older adults are deficient, leading to weakness, fatigue, and even memory issues. To top it off, nutritional yeast is a rare source of glutathione, the body's master antioxidant. After age 65, natural levels can drop by half, leaving muscles vulnerable to damage. Glutathione helps repair and protect tissues, speeding recovery and keeping muscles resilient. In short, nutritional yeast is more than just protein. It's muscle fuel, immune support, and cellular protection all in one. And the best part? It's easy to use, affordable, and actually delicious. Our next protein giant might surprise you. It doesn't come from meat, dairy, or even seeds, but from tiny blue-green algae known as spirulina. This superfood has been trusted since the days of the Aztecs and is still fueling Olympic athletes today. By dry weight, spirulina is 60 to 70% pure protein. Just 1 tablespoon gives you about 4 grams of protein. But what makes it remarkable isn't just the number, it's the efficiency. Your body can use up to 95% of spirulina's protein, compared with only around 70% from eggs and even less from beans. For older adults, where digestion slows down, that high bioavailability is a game changer. But protein is only part of the story. Spirulina contains phycocyanin, the bright blue pigment that doubles as an antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. Studies show it can improve muscle endurance by as much as 20%, while also reducing the damage muscles take from daily activity. In simple terms, it helps your body use oxygen better and keeps your muscles from wearing down too quickly. It's also an excellent source of iron, about 11% of your daily needs in a single tablespoon. And unlike many iron supplements that cause stomach problems, spirulina's iron is bound to amino acids, making it gentle and highly absorbable. That matters because low iron is a hidden cause of weakness and fatigue in seniors. Without enough, your muscles can't produce the oxygen-storing protein called myoglobin, and that leads to quicker exhaustion. There's more. Spirulina contains GLA, or gamma-linolenic acid, a rare omega-6 fat that actually lowers inflammation instead of causing it. Research shows it can cut muscle stiffness and improve recovery by up to 30%, especially helpful for those who wake up stiff in the mornings. The amino acid profile is another reason it's unmatched. It's loaded with leucine, isoleucine, and valine, the branched-chain amino acids essential for muscle repair. What's fascinating is that spirulina's ratios are nearly identical to human muscle tissue, which means your body can use them instantly without extra conversion. Even NASA has taken notice. Spirulina has been studied as food for astronauts because it's so nutrient-dense and compact. In fact, 1 pound of spirulina offers the same protein as 35 pounds of beef. Think about that efficiency. Just 1 to 2 teaspoons a day can give you 8 to 12 grams of protein, along with all those extra muscle-protecting compounds. The best part? It's easy to use. Blend it into smoothies with fruit, stir into yogurt, or mix with juice. The taste is mild, slightly earthy, and sometimes compared to green tea, nothing like the fishy flavor people expect. And while spirulina is impressive, the next protein source in our list comes with a story so unusual that it was once banned, not for health reasons, but because it was considered too effective. Let's move to a seed that deserves far more attention: hemp hearts. These tiny shelled seeds are one of the most efficient plant proteins on Earth. In fact, 100 grams provide 31 grams of complete protein, more than beef or chicken, without the hassle of cooking or food safety worries. Even a small serving is powerful. Just 3 tablespoons give you about 10 grams of protein instantly available to your muscles. Hemp's strength lies in its amino acid profile. It contains all 20 amino acids, including the 9 essential ones, in ratios that closely resemble human muscle tissue. That's why researchers often call it the perfect plant protein. A big reason is adestin, a unique protein making up about 65% of hemp's content. Adestin is easy to digest and helps your body create enzymes, hormones, and antibodies. For seniors, this means hemp supports not only muscle growth, but also the systems that keep those muscles healthy. Another benefit comes from hemp's fat profile. It has the ideal omega-6 to omega-3 ratio of 3.1, which scientists recognize as optimal for reducing inflammation. In Western diets, this ratio can be as high as 20.1, fueling chronic inflammation that weakens muscles. Hemp naturally restores balance, creating the right environment for growth instead of breakdown. 3 tablespoons also provide around 3 grams of omega-3s. Minerals are another strength. The same small serving supplies about half of your daily magnesium needs, a nutrient critical for energy production, muscle contraction, and protein synthesis. Many older adults struggle with magnesium absorption from supplements, but hemp delivers it in a natural, easy-to-use form. On top of that, hemp hearts are rich in arginine, about 3 grams per serving. Arginine boosts nitric oxide, which widens blood vessels and can improve circulation by up to 20%. Better blood flow means your muscles get more oxygen and nutrients, while waste is cleared more effectively. That supports both recovery and heart health. And finally, hemp hearts are delicious and versatile. With a creamy, nutty flavor similar to pine nuts, they're easy to sprinkle on salads, stir into yogurt, blend into smoothies, or even eat plain. You can also make hemp milk, which is higher in protein than almond or oat milk. Thanks to natural vitamin E, they stay fresh much longer than most seeds or nuts. Next, we'll talk about a grain so powerful it once fueled an empire and was later banned by conquerors who feared its strength-giving properties. Amaranth may look like a humble grain, but it's one of the most powerful foods for preserving muscle as we age. A single cooked cup delivers 14 grams of protein, and unlike rice or wheat, it provides a complete protein profile with all essential amino acids. What makes it stand out is its unusually high level of lysine, about twice as much as corn or wheat. Lysine supports muscle protein synthesis, improves calcium absorption, and helps your body create carnitine, which converts fat into usable energy. This balance makes amaranth superior to many better-known grains for both strength and stamina. Amaranth also contains leucine, a rare peptide shown to reduce inflammation by up to 40% lower cholesterol and protect muscle cells from protein breakdown. Think of leucine as a shield that prevents your muscles from wasting away while encouraging new growth. Its mineral profile is just as valuable. One cooked cup provides about 115 milligallons of calcium, around 12% of daily needs, in a highly absorbable form that doesn't cause the digestive discomfort some people experience with dairy. Calcium isn't just for bones. It's critical for nerve signaling and muscle contraction, helping prevent cramps and weakness. Another hidden benefit lies in its resistant starch, which feeds good gut bacteria. These microbes produce compounds like butyrate that lower inflammation and help preserve muscle mass. A healthy gut directly supports stronger muscles by improving nutrient absorption and reducing systemic stress. Amaranth is also versatile. Heat it in a dry pan and it pops like mini popcorn. A cup of popped amaranth has about 5 grams of protein and can be eaten as a crunchy snack, stirred into yogurt, or sprinkled over soups and salads. Add spices or nutritional yeast, and you've got a protein-rich topping with flavor and texture. Though little known in America, cultures like those in southern Italy have enjoyed popped amaranth for centuries. This ancient grain isn't just history, it's a modern ally for anyone over 60 who wants to keep muscles strong and energy levels steady. Now let's talk about lupini beans. One cooked cup delivers a stunning 40 grams of protein. That's more than a full chicken breast and nearly twice as much as most other legumes. The protein in lupini beans is highly digestible and packed with the exact amino acids your muscles crave. They're especially rich in arginine, offering about 4 grams per cup, even more than hemp seeds. Arginine improves circulation, meaning more oxygen and nutrients reach your muscles when they need it most. Alongside that, lupini beans supply all 3 branched-chain amino acids, leucine, isoleucine, and valine, that directly activate muscle growth. The 3 grams of leucine per cup are enough to flip the switch on protein synthesis and overcome the resistance that aging muscles often develop. Unlike most beans, lupini are remarkably low in carbohydrates. A full cup has only 10 grams of net carbs compared to 30 or 40 grams in typical legumes. That makes them a dream food for older adults who want to keep blood sugar steady while still getting serious protein. Balanced blood sugar helps protect muscle from breakdown, prevents insulin spikes, and supports overall metabolic health. The prebiotic fibers in lupini specifically feed gut bacteria that produce butyrate, a short-chain fatty acid proven to reduce inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, and preserve muscle tissue. It's like giving fertilizer to the good microbes that help keep your muscles strong. Scientists have also discovered that lupini contain unique proteins called congluten gamma, which can lower blood glucose by up to 20% and improve insulin sensitivity. Better insulin sensitivity means your muscles absorb amino acids more efficiently, so the protein you eat is actually used to repair and grow muscle instead of being wasted. These compounds act a bit like diabetes medications, only without the side effects. You've probably heard of tofu, but its lesser-known cousin tempeh is where soy really shines. A single cup packs about 31 grams of protein, putting it on par with animal sources. But the secret isn't just the protein count, it's the fermentation process that makes tempeh a true standout for muscle health and digestion. Tempeh is made using a natural fermentation with rhizopus mold, and this process does something remarkable. It not only pre-digests the soy, making the protein easier for your body to absorb, but it also produces probiotics that can boost protein utilization by as much as 40% compared to unfermented soy. Those same probiotics generate vitamin K2, especially the MK7 form, delivering around 30 micrograms per serving. K2 is crucial because it directs calcium into bones and muscles, keeping it away from arteries. That means stronger muscles, healthier bones, and better protection for your heart. Fermentation also creates compounds that act like natural antibiotics, helping suppress harmful gut bacteria while supporting beneficial strains like lactobacillus and bifidobacterium. And then there are the isoflavones. These plant compounds have sparked controversy in supplement form, but in whole fermented foods like tempeh, they've been shown to support hormone balance, lower inflammation, and protect against age-related muscle loss. Research consistently finds that people who regularly eat traditional fermented soy products maintain better muscle mass and stronger bones later in life. Beyond nutrition, tempeh also wins when it comes to taste and texture. Unlike soft tofu, tempeh is firm, hearty, and satisfying, closer to meat in how it feels and cooks. It soaks up flavors beautifully, making it easy to season however you like. Crumble it into tacos, slice it for sandwiches, cube it for stews, or pan-fry it for stir-fries. Whatever the dish, it delivers both serious protein and a filling texture that keeps you full far longer than eggs or tofu alone. While whey protein gets all the attention, there's another option hiding in plain sight: pumpkin seed protein powder. By weight, it delivers around 60 grams of protein per 100 grams. One of its biggest strengths is zinc. Just a serving gives you about 8 milligrams, a vital nutrient for protein synthesis, immune function, and testosterone production. The problem is that many seniors are zinc deficient, whether from medication use, poor absorption, or simply not getting enough through diet. Low zinc levels directly weaken the body's ability to maintain muscle. The advantage here is that pumpkin seed protein provides zinc bound to amino acids, so it's highly bioavailable and gentle on the stomach, unlike many zinc supplements that can cause nausea. Another unique benefit is its high level of tryptophan, about 600 milligrams per serving. Your body converts tryptophan into serotonin and then melatonin, both of which are key for restful sleep. And better sleep means better recovery. In fact, studies show that people who use pumpkin seed protein experience up to 30% improvements in sleep quality, often waking up more refreshed without relying on sleeping pills. It's also a great source of magnesium, offering about 150 milligrams per serving. Magnesium is involved in more than 300 enzymatic reactions, many of them directly tied to muscle contraction, relaxation, and repair. Add to that a solid supply of iron, phosphorus, and manganese, and you have a protein powder that fuels energy production inside muscle cells. The iron alone covers roughly 20% of daily needs, but in a form that doesn't cause the constipation so many people get from traditional supplements. Digestibility is another win. Unlike many protein powders that cause bloating or discomfort, pumpkin seed protein is easy on the gut. Thanks to its natural fiber and anti-inflammatory compounds, it can actually improve digestion. digestion while supporting overall muscle health. Taste is no obstacle either. With a mild, nutty flavor, pumpkin seed protein blends easily into smoothies, oatmeal, baked goods, or even savory dishes. That makes it one of the most versatile, senior-friendly protein sources available. Powerful nutrition that fits seamlessly into everyday meals. So how do we put this into practice? Here's a simple daily plan that delivers powerful protein without relying on eggs. Start your day with a smoothie made from spirulina and hemp hearts. 16 grams of complete protein, plus antioxidants and potassium before breakfast is even done. Mid-morning, add nutritional yeast to toast, soup, or vegetables for another 8 grams along with energizing B vitamins. At lunch, build your plate around tempeh or lupini beans, each offering 31 to 40 grams of protein with fiber, probiotics, and minerals. In the afternoon, snack on popped amaranth with herbs, giving you complete protein and prebiotics that support gut health. For dinner, enjoy a regular meal, but don't forget pumpkin seed protein. Mix it into warm plant milk with cinnamon before bed. It provides slow-releasing amino acids plus tryptophan to improve sleep and muscle recovery. If today's video gave you new ideas about protecting your muscles, let me know in the comments where you're watching from. And if you're still here with me, type the number 1 so I know you're part of this journey. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you won't miss the next video.